Red on.
You look like your bed stinks.
I would never ride another nigga wave.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
I judge a man by the length of his hair or the kind of music he listens to. Rock was never my bag.
All right.
Everything is now
Get our hands dirty
on the internet.
Take your dark cloud somewhere else, Brian.
Dark cloud. Well, how about you get darkest? All right. What the fuck is up with the airing, bro? You like
Trying something new. I'm Michael Jordan.
Why don't you just dye your hair? And
Maybe I'm Dennis Rodman. I'm too old to dye my hair. Too fucking old now.
I think you dyed your hair like last month, my nigga.
Yeah, I was younger then. That was the younger me. I'm embracing my old age. I'm gonna cop the Michael Jordan earring. I'm gonna be Michael Jordan out these streets. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't feel me.
You just love dress like a lesbian, huh?
Yeah. Actually, that's exactly what this is. Welcome to the Kenforce podcast, the best podcast that you're listening to right now.
Actually, it's the Kenforce podcast, most based podcast. I'm your host, Brian.
I'm Jamal Abel Harrison. And we have Daniel Tonius here. I'll speak for you.
Damn.
Don't you even bother.
I know you guys are missing hearing my voice. I wasn't here last week.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Life,
back
bro.
though.
Life,
Hey, guess what happened, y'all?
What happened?
I got invited to somebody else's podcast.
What?
I think it's a podcast nobody listens to, but she was like, "Hey, come listen to come be on my podcast Wednesday or some shit."
That's what's up.
It was like about comedy and shit. She was like, come, you want to talk about your sets you're doing or something? I don't know. I was like, all right, we can
You want to plug her in
try it
now?
out. I don't know. No, because you know what? I got fucking put on a standby. So it's not even like I'm for sure. She's like, you want to be the standby to go on my podcast? Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I didn't know there was a standby for a fucking podcast. I was like, Jesus Christ. I had no clues.
Oh, you knew. Well, you learned that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll speak for you, Daniel.
Standby.
Don't you worry. You just rest over there with your camouflage hat on.
When I do like this, then you make my point.
All right.
So what's going on, man?
Whole lot of shit.
Whole lot of gang shit?
Whole lot of gang shit. Takashi's still running amok in these streets. Takashi. Hey, Christians. Takashi.
So, like I said, I'm like, I'm not saying like I'm over Takashi. It's just I'm just over of the like seeing that nigga like in the media just fuck this, fuck you. I'm tired of that. Like
I love it. I love it when you. No, I love it more. I love it that you don't like him because I feel like his stock is worth more if less people are buying it. I know that sounds crazy because that's not the way stocks work. They actually work the other way.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I'm just tired of this shit.
Yeah, because
him. Oh, fuck you. Like I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? But I like bringing up the name to make people mad.
Yeah, because it's just gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's just getting started.
Just like the other night. I was like,
yeah.
I'm like, yo. You can bring up the legends, but this ain't the 90s no more.
You know? People are like, who's the king of... We asked homie, who's the king of, New York? He said Biggie.
I don't think Biggie's the king of New York, bro. Like
Biggie dead, my nigga. You can't be the king from death.
Yeah.
God rest his soul, but you can't be the king from
God
death.
God rest the dead, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you missed your goddamn cue. What's going on, man? You missed the goddamn
Hey,
cue.
man, you a grown-ass man. You know you can talk for your goddamn self. You know.
But I delegated you to do this, and you wanted it so bad.
Exactly, my nigga. So he gave you the cue, which he pointed, so make the point below.
And you missed it,
fucking pirate.
Goddamn pirate.
Sinbad looking ass nigga.
Sinbad looking ass nigga. God damn, that actually was a murder. That was a heater. So, what you been slapping? What you been slapping in these streets? You know what I'm saying? What you got on the beats? You know what I'm saying? What you got on them? What you got on them Beats by Dre?
Beats by Dre. Oh yeah, Beats by Dre. That new Rich album was whack. I'm just fucking with it. That shit was fire.
Make sure the microphone can hear you.
What? That the Rich album was fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here on the edge.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
Richie Kid's album dropped. That shit was fire as fuck.
Yeah, I approved of it first. That's terrible. What do you think about that? What do you think about the culture of people calling shit like a classic all fast and shit and all that type of thing? People be like hurrying up and getting on Twitter and just be like, it was a classic.
Nah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. It'll be a classic when.
Hey, guess what? It's a classic.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It's a fucking classic. Rich did it. And just like what were we just talking about before we started the podcast? Who's the best skater in the game? Lil Nar. I think Rich is in there too. He just overperforms when you just don't ever expect it. So I just feel like he's got some moves, something. He seems like he knows like a trick or two that only he can do. He just seems like that type of guy.
Oh no, like I'm not like Rich can skate. Rich can fucking skate. Like I've seen him skate. Like, oh yeah, you're not like, oh, I'm on the board. You get what I'm saying? Like how all these other rappers be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I think, before we get to like who's the best hip hop skateboarder, what's like your overall opinion on the Rich album though?
Okay, yeah. Let's not get before ourselves.
Yeah.
I like the album from start to finish, and I dislike maybe one song.
Nice.
It's stupid, but I'm just already a fan of what he does. You know, I'm a fan of Rich the Kid because I feel like he consistently wakes up and acts the same as he acted like yesterday. Mm-hmm. You know, like he's consistently the same cool guy. Like he never goes through like moods and shit like us humans. You know, he's just like, Rich, hey, y'all don't even understand how to fuck my plug walk. You know, he's just like,
I'm happy.
Yeah, just like jumping around and just being Rich the Kid. I mean, hey, I never met the guy, but that's just how it seems, and that's the way his music makes you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'll just never be down. Let's just be happy as shit.
Man, did you hear that one song on it? It's with Kendrick Lamar. It's called New Freezer. That's like, oh man.
New Freezer. Nah, I didn't catch that one.
You didn't catch that? Oh, no. Bro, it's brand new, bro. And I heard the first song on the album. Nah.
Yeah, that was
But I actually like New Freezer though.
No.
I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Rich
wasn't that bad. Dripping.
Yep, all of them. Like, if you like the Chris Brown song,
Lost It.
You know it was a good album. Yeah, like if you like, I mean, because you know what I'm saying. Like Chris Brown makes a lot of songs. He could have gave him a mediocre one and all that shit, but nah, they were like collabed on it and shit.
But then I've always been a fan of Chris Brown.
Yeah, well, Breezy in you know.
Bruce Breezy.
Who's oh? Is somebody's phone ringing?
So what's up with Fabulous beating bitches?
Oh, you just gonna let your phone ring on the table?
It wasn't making. I didn't see no lights. I didn't know what was going on. Yo.
Wait, we'll get right back to Fabulous beating bitches.
Oh.
Yeah. So did your opinion change on Fabulous?
What do you mean?
Like when you saw that video. Well, I mean, recently Fabulous video came out of him yelling at his Emily B's baby father. Yeah, Emily B is his baby mama. Yeah, and he's yelling at her and her father. Yeah. Like, get the fuck away from me! Don't ever fucking talk to me again. Fuck you guys. You know. So.
I don't know what happened. All I heard was you know how the first thing happens. Oh, Fab's beating bitches and shit.
Yeah, you just like hear the headline.
Yeah, but you don't know the full story. But everyone thinking Fab beating bitches. I don't know the story, but
Fab beating bitches.
What's that? But they're going in, especially with that new Chris Brown song when Lil Dick came out. I was in Chris Brown's body. Oh, that nigga Fab his face on Chris Brown when he in that recent picture of him choking a bitch. Oh, you seen that? I'm not sure if he's like choking her. Or
no, he's playing with her.
Yeah,
they put Fabulous face on that.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up, dog.
Okay. It's a picture with Chris Brown and Fab's in the club, and things like I can get you some combos.
Oh, he's like, like you don't have to learn how to beat up somebody smaller than you. That's fucking crazy.
I don't know. I think Ray to beat your ass. He's pretty smaller than you.
I don't think you need to go there because Daniel done got beat up plenty of time by Big Little Brother.
Those indeed are lies. Lies indeed.
It's been too many times. What you mean?
Shit.
Moving along. Meek Mill's still in jail. He's gonna have to do 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, I heard the judge say no bail. Damn.
it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks for y'all.
But like you said, he should have been making himself look good in these streets.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Nah, man, nobody like deserves
No.
frivolous time. They only gave DMX 1 year.
Yeah, for tax evasion.
Yeah, like they only gave him 1 year. Like he was looking at 5 years. They were like, "Hey, DMX is gonna be fucking 5 years," and then they're like, "He played slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling."
But
then they were like, "Yo, bro, we're only gonna give you 1 year. That's only 6 months. Like 6 to 8 months."
It's tax evasion and it's DMX. DMX ain't. He's not ruling the streets anymore. You know, he's not ruling the streets of where you from again?
He's in South Carolina.
Yonkers,
yeah, he's from Yonkers.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, fucking Meek's still in these streets. Like, he kind of run Philly. You know what I'm saying? So
so they're like, hey,
it's
don't
like,
run Philly for a while, please.
Yeah, and
he's like, I'll run Philly.
And then it's just like, and then it's like DMX, a
Pop my
recovered drug
willies and
addict. Let's give him, he pays taxes. Just give him 6 months.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
That's how I feel.
That's real. I mean, yeah, because they're like, we know he smoked it away. It's
Yeah.
not like he's like running a cartel or anything. You know, it's not like he's like doing any crazy, sketchy shit. He's just smoking and shit.
Oh man.
Fucking.
But free Meek Mill though.
For real, man.
Free Meek.
That's fucked up, man. By the time he comes out, ain't nobody. Man, but they said that last time.
Nah.
You don't think nobody people? Man, there's 2 ways you come out, man. You can either come out like Remy Martin or like Shine. You know what I'm saying? You come out, bro.
And Meek coming out like Boosie and
Meek gonna come out like
Gucci.
Goddamn.
Yeah. I was thinking Gucci.
Well, I was gonna say Gucci.
I should have said Gucci, but I mean, just Remy Martin was the most.
He like a political prisoner. You know what I mean? The people want him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they just making him.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, they fucking released Young Boy for beating up his young lady.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they released him, but they said he can't have any social medias.
Yup.
That just sounds like he'd be better of a dope boy. Like that sounds like he do more shit.
He can't be on social media and he can't be in any clubs or bars. So
he's gonna have a party.
That sounds like you can do way more shit to me. Like you can go only to people's houses and only in the cuts and rolling doobies up. That sounds crazy.
You think like the judge is putting a kind of a stop to his career? Because I mean, you can put out music all day, but then if the people don't,
man, the judge might be.
Oh,
being,
so that. Oh, okay. So
you.
he can't perform.
No,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
can't perform.
No. Okay, he can't perform.
He
can't perform in clubs and bars. So
what?
yeah, he can't be in clubs and bars. Like that's what.
What?
I read. Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So shit, I mean, you better get a goddamn arena.
Right? Either that or book a bingo hall or something.
Team, hey, y'all got to put it together, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, y'all got to come up with it.
What I was saying though is that I think that this could be like, you know how little niggas might put out too much music and then expose themselves and like start putting out bad music. You get what I'm saying? Like this, they're just doing better than the record label.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? If they sit them down
outside shows in parks and shit.
Cause his best shit is the shit he has with fucking Moneybagg Yo, and he doesn't even fuck with Moneybagg Yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like there's just shit like NBA is like he needs to slow down a little bit because all his songs would be classics if he were to stop putting out songs for a while. But if he just keeps putting out songs, like puts out a mixtape with Lil Yachty or does something weird like that, people, it's just kind of be burnt, right?
I guess. I mean, I'm not a fan. So
yeah, you're not even a fan ever.
So I don't
but
care.
what I'm saying is, I'm just meaning any artist.
No. I get what you're saying though. With any artist, if they just keep putting out shit after shit with no.
Yeah, that shit will just be whack.
Huh? So, but back to Moneybagg Yo. You know what's pissing me off about Roadstar? They're not. Whoever is like titling videos suck at their job.
Yeah, they kind of trash.
Like I don't know. To me, Roadstar's being trash, bro. It's not being trash.
Hey man, it is trash. It's already trash, but it's like, it's just kind of like they catch everything. So I'm like, it just used to be watch 5 videos. Now it's like watch 2 videos. You know, and I'm like, I just act like I never went there too. Plausible deniability, and I've never mentioned World Star to you guys. Have I? Well, I guess I have. Yeah,
What the fuck?
I guess I have. But what I mean is like I don't actively promote it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like overactively. Yes, I've mentioned World Star to you all, but what I'm saying is I don't promote it. You know, fuck. But you get what I'm saying. So yeah, it's like no,
we don't
not getting my promotion
because like they had titled a video of and it said like Moneybag Yo getting knocked out.
Oh, it's
right?
like fake.
And then and then like an hour later they just put update, not Moneybag Yo. Like, so if you can put the update, why don't you just erase the video and say randomly you get knocked out?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's trash.
Or like Moneybag Yo looking like it's knocked out.
Yeah, I already saw that. Terrible video. Terrible. Fucking Moneybag Yo looks weird.
But then or just
yeah,
like
you heard that? Yeah. He said that to you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
not gonna fucking
straight up. We ain't gonna see you in Memphis.
Yeah, I've overly realized nobody's,
Oh, speaking of Memphis, did you hear Block Boy JB on that new A$AP Rocky song?
You know what? No, because I don't like it. Because all I heard was like the first like 15 seconds of A$AP, and I was like, man, I don't even like this song.
Really? Oh.
I mean, was Block Boy good?
Yeah.
I wanted to listen to his part. I meant to go back to it, but I was like, I don't really like this. I just keep checking. But I guess I'll give it a couple more tries. A$AP songs sometimes grow. To be honest, they sometimes grow. Like, you the motherfucker with the A$AP. You know, it kind of grew, but it didn't really, grow. Sometimes he has those. So I fuck with the kid, but
you should go check it. It's a
yeah,
good song.
because Block Boy's never made a song I didn't like. Really, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's making hits in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of hits, you hear about Cardi B's new song? You heard?
Hell the fuck yeah, girl. Welcome to the read. It's about to get juicy.
It's a talk.
It's about to get juicy. Fucking
Pause.
super pause.
I mean, you're a lesbian, so it's cool.
Yeah, so I think I would have put my other earring in. I'm thinking about it. You see, I'm playing over here with some other earrings.
Yeah, I see.
The thing is, no, we're not gonna have this today. This door opening. Will you please close that door? But the thing is, yeah, it's juicy as fuck. Did you see the video of the song of the nigga listening to the song?
What? Okay, well, hold on. Let's go. Let's
go all
Let's bring
way
it back. Let's
back.
bring it back.
In depth.
No, I'm just saying. What's the damn song name again?
Be careful with me.
What you think? What's your overall opinion?
Like it.
You like it?
Like it. I like when she just talks and shit. Yeah, she's just good at it. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to it overly, but when they make me listen to it overly, I'm not gonna be super mad. I'm not gonna be super mad when I eventually learn the words from hearing it 100 times.
That's definitely the next hit.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna be super mad.
Really? I've been hearing even like Cardi B fans isn't a fan of that song.
And that's true, but she's still that much of a spectacle. Go ahead.
Let me get my point before you jump in.
Yeah.
But I think the fans who say that are the Bodak Yellow fans.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when that's like the first song they heard from
that was
like
a much deeper dive. Pause.
Yeah.
Much deeper dive. Yeah, because that's very true. Because that's the thing. There's two different types of Cardi B fans. The ones who are like, I'm a fan of Cardi B Instagram, and the ones who are like, I'm a fan of Bodak Yellow, just like you said.
Yep.
And that's very true. So like the Bodak Yellow fans, they're gonna be like, whoa, I thought this was some girl who came out who could rap really good and all this shit. It's like, no, Cardi B is,
she's just some ex-stripper who went,
yeah, like literally when Academics was talking about this whole shit, he was like, she says she wrote her shit under some other name, Wash Poppin'. It's Wash Poppin'. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way fucking Cardi B says it. Wash Poppin'.
Poppin'.
Like Academics was like, Wash Poppin'. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're like, fucking get out of here. Like,
Fuck up.
he's obvious, and he's said it, you know, out loud, or most people that are like musically, you know, listening to her have said are Bodak Yellow fans, and they're saying, yeah, we thought she was the next Nas, you know, or some bullshit. But it's like,
But
the real Cardi B fans just are really feeling for her and are still gonna, like I said, listen to that song and be like, hey, shit kind of is, like I said, I like listening to her, you know, so it's like cool to hear it, you know, whatever.
It's a cool
song. That's alright. You know what I'm saying? But then now let's get to the controversy of the whole ghostwriting shit. It's like, I don't know. Okay, so is that guy like? Is like, cause I'm not too sure. Is that guy fucking defending Cardi B or just want to get exposure because he helped write the song?
I don't know. I don't think that song was like for Cardi B right when he made it or some shit. And he was like previewing it on his Snapchat or some shit. And I don't know how the fuck they found that, but I do know how the fuck they found that. Cause like there's some shit where you can just like find the rhythms of a song on the internet. You know, the same way you can like find a picture. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't leak it. Whatever.
No, he didn't leak it. It's
because like
people
I
just
remember,
looked it up.
Oh.
They say like people hacked it or some shit or looked it up. You should fact check that because I'm not 1,000% sure.
But all that to say is, who hasn't had a ghostwriter?
Me. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but
Drake.
But oh shit, dude, Drake writes everything. But
all right, Snoop Dogg.
But you get what I'm saying. Like all these artists, like big artists in the game, has ghostwriters. Tory Lane was a ghostwriter for everybody. The Dream is a ghostwriter. You know, and like niggas has said this, and they said who they wrote for. So it's like,
yeah, exactly. So,
but everybody knows it's a different in rap. That's a different
true
rap. You know what I mean? That's like one of the.
But didn't Drake ghostwrite?
What you call them? That's like one of the torches you hold in motherfucking rap. You know what I mean? That you can spit. And, you know, you coming with your own shit. I guess. You know.
But
I
feel.
Yeah, who cares about that?
Like,
who the fuck is the best? Who's the best rapper that writes their own raps? Hobson.
I'm just saying my favorite artist that has writers for him too. So
who's that?
Kanye. So I mean,
exactly. Oh, the you know.
So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So who's your favorite artist who doesn't have a writer?
Who doesn't? Damn.
I don't know.
Not of all time, your favorite current artist.
I know. I'm saying I don't know. I'm thinking.
Because we're not just going through who's your favorite artist of all time. Like, you know, we can't.
Rick James, bitch.
Yeah, Rick James. Definitely Rick James. But he had writers. He co-wrote with people. Oh yeah, they started way back
like, I'm
then.
on the spot right now that I can't.
Maybe is it for me? It'd have to be one of the like Moneybagg Yo or Block Boy JB or somebody from the South. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they're the only people that doesn't even matter.
Ray
You know?
Shrimmer.
Yeah, Ray Shrimmer.
Yeah.
Damn, fuck you. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Is
like,
it?
Fuck Schoolboy or some shit.
Huh?
Schoolboy.
Yeah, but so. Ray Shrimmer's the biggest artist that write their own shit. Isn't that crazy? They're about to drop too. Have they already dropped that album?
No, they haven't dropped that. They haven't dropped that triple album.
They have no. Y'all motherfucking know better than me. But
it'll probably come out Friday.
It drops.
Every album comes out Friday.
Shit, it used to be Tuesdays.
Yeah, it did.
Now shit drop fucking Thursday at midnight.
Them niggas
Eastern Standard Time.
What I think they do. What I think happened was that when Joe Buttons was at Everyday Struggle. Niggas started realizing if they dropped during the week, then niggas was gonna critique them on TV. I swear to God. So and then they started dropping on Fridays, like to just like throw that shit off. Cause I watched it happen. That was like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When they started doing that. But I'm not sure. It's just my conspiracy theory. Sam Tripoli style.
Or niggas drop that shit on Friday. Or like I said, drop that shit Thursday night, Eastern Standard Time. Niggas wake up to that shit in the morning. Oh shit, it's Friday. Oh, the song's hot. I wonder if it can play all weekend in the club.
Yep, exactly. No, but I mean, I forgot to say, like, put this out there. I don't know if anybody's aware. Everyday Struggle doesn't come on Fridays. Did I say that? Yeah, like, it's never come on. Like, never a good episode. It's always been the shit episode. You know, the one that you don't.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
so it's
didn't
like,
know that, but
yeah.
I mean, like,
it's not like a deep dive episode. Like,
but that's why it's a conspiracy theory. So.
Exactly, it's just a conspiracy theory. But I think, but nowadays, no, Everyday Struggle doesn't matter like it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just it's a background show.
Did it even really matter?
It mattered to people that weren't you, Brian. Yes, you did not pay attention to it, but
yeah, it was pretty goddamn.
No,
cool.
it was very impactful. Like,
it.
I listen to other blogs and I know, like, other podcasts, and I know that, like, when they would speak about stuff, it would then trickle into all the other ones. So I know, like, it had impact over people's
opinions.
Yeah,
no,
like, what was going on.
Yeah, I know. Bro.
That's all. Like, you know, like when Buns made that. Yeah, it really was. When Buns talked that shit about motorsport, you know what I'm saying? Niggas talked about that on every, you know what I'm saying? Like, every podcast and shit. You know, everybody was like, oh, the fucking Buttons, you know, and everybody was like, I think it was like this, and I think she like, you know, like, everybody just like, and it was just like, you could tell, like, these niggas were just planting seeds in the industry and shit. You know, like, for real, like, they should have paid Buttons more money, because he was, like, fucking the game up for a second. Like, as far as, like, just like attention and shit, like, kind of.
Set the tone for the day.
Yeah, it's like right now Tekashi has a lane to, like, because the Breakfast, because that's what Maul on fucking Buttons podcast be talking about, like, the Breakfast Club about to fall off. He's like, the Breakfast Club is not falling off, but it's hit like a steady plateau, you know, and like Everyday Struggle kind of fell off a lot. Like, they're probably losing a little bit, like, right now with it, and that's what I think gave, like, Tekashi a big platform to do dumb shit every week, because, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, dumb shit's only happening, if you notice, like, on a big scale. You know, everybody knows about the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows about the same dumb shit. Does that make sense? So I think that, like,
because the fucking social media, everybody knows about that.
Yeah, it's like Bow Wow shit. You saw Bow Wow? What happened? Oh man, poor Bow Wow, man. He was just getting roasted and flamed all over the internet, and he just keeps saying shit like, man, I did all this shit. I've always had to eat. He literally went on this rant. He was like, I always had to look over my back. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I was nervous when Tupac and Biggie died. When I was in the West Coast when Tupac and Biggie died.
Nigga, weren't you like 7?
Hey, he said he's all exactly. He did say 7. He was like, I've been scared for my life since I was 7 years old. He said, and now I put my whole life into this and all this other shit. Nobody supported me. Nobody's got love for me. He was like, I'm leaving social media and you know, all this other stuff. He was like going, like, you know, Bow Wow, he's getting in his Bow Wow bag right now. But hey, man, what if he does something weird, man? You know, I don't know. What if he does something weird?
Oh man, nigga just need a hug, man.
Yeah,
man.
Because you saw Trippie Redd was going off on him?
You just need a lay on
Oh man,
this
Trippie Redd
was
just broke
all
up with
about
his girlfriend. So
Did he?
just feel,
Ohio.
yeah.
Oh, Trippie Redd broke up with his girlfriend.
Yeah, so that's why, you know, that's probably why.
Ooh.
Man. Fuck these light skinned niggas, bro.
Yeah, well, he was standing on top of the bodega counter talking about, where the fuck is Bow Wow here? We in Ohio. I run Ohio. I'm the real king of Ohio. You ever seen that shit?
No.
Hell yeah. He was taking all that hot shit.
Oh shit. So like, is Bone Thugs gonna say some shit?
Hell nah. Because Trippie Redd's talking money. He's like talking about how he's donating to schools or some dumb shit.
But you know, there's some nigga in bumfuck Ohio. So nah, fuck that redhead kid, motherfucking Bone Thugs, busy, you know.
Bone Thugs are busy. Hell no. You know Kid Cudi's from Ohio? Man?
Yeah, I know Kid Cudi's from Ohio.
Nigga runs Ohio.
And Kid Cudi is my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga runs Ohio.
Cleveland
Anybody does.
Eh.
I'm putting that out there.
You said Cudi
Hot
is
take.
Ohio?
Fuego takes.
I don't know who from Ohio.
This nigga said, I don't even know a group from Ohio.
I don't even know who from Ohio, like, right now, besides who we got his name. Besides who just named.
Trippie Redd.
Well, he just said decide who just named, so
Trippie Blue.
So we can't say Trippie, we can't say Bone Thugs, we can't say Cudi.
Trippie Turquoise.
Is it Trippie from Ohio?
trippy turquoise colors.
Hold on. Let me see.
So you see Smoke Perp almost beat some. I don't know. That's stupid. I don't even want to talk about that one. You know,
What? The producer?
Yeah, well, who cares?
Lil White dude?
Yeah.
Bro, I mentioned that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and we talked about it.
That's probably really we talked about it in depth.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. If
Depthful.
you want to talk about it again, we can.
Absolutely not. How depthful did you go into this? Well, did you make an XXL list?
XXL list. I mean, pretty much like the fucking people who we
I didn't mean to call it the XXL list. I'm going to call it the freshman list. Did you make a freshman list?
Bro.
Damn, I just gave them all the props.
The fucking people that we've been talking
all the
about.
Props to the XXL.
The people we've been talking about for the past year or so is going to be on that list. Trippy. So I got Trippy, fucking Rich, Dex.
Yeah, but fuck that list. What's your list?
Yeah,
What's
your
your
own? My own list?
Where's
the list from your heart?
From the heart?
You think it should be?
From the
You
heart?
had to pick.
Yo, if Tekashi 6ix9ine ain't on the list, yo, then you fucking the list up. The list is rigged, yo. Fuck that fat bitch.
Yeah. So if I don't put Tekashi, I'm a hater. Fucking, if I say that he ain't King of New York, he on my list, B. Fuck that. Cause Biggie should be on that motherfucker.
Who?
Biggie should be on that motherfucker.
Biggie. Because Biggie's the king of New York. He's never had a freshman list covered. So what the fuck, man?
No, but I would say
Biggie was never in the freshman.
My list, I would put Dex on there. Like Dex should be on the last. He should be on there last year. Rich definitely should be on it. Pump should be on it. Fucking Perp should be on it. IDK, actually no, Larry June should be on it. Larry June should be on it I think last year. But Larry June should be on it. Cash Me Outside Girl. Daniel Gurley. Bahabi.
Fire.
Bahabi.
Honestly, that fucking Lil Yachty song.
Bahabi should be on.
Bitch on the stocks.
And who else?
Slapper.
I can't think of anybody right now.
Drake.
So Trippy, Dex, Rich,
Bad Baby.
Bahabi, Larry J.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
And Tekashi 6ix9ine. Honestly.
Fucking who else? Let me get some Fuego takes really quick. Why can't
You fine.
I think Black Youngster deserves a spot if he wasn't on last year.
Who was it?
Is he even running?
That big old boot.
Why? Like, because he looks like weirdly old as fuck, but he's still young as fuck.
Black Youngster should be on that show.
Yeah, it look like that.
Looks like I also think there's a spot for a character named Young Bands. Now, there's a couple songs by Young Bands that I like a lot, but there's a couple but he's getting a lot of push. Like, he hangs out with Future a lot and shit. So I'm like, I think that, but there's a lot of songs I don't like by him, but like every time I mention him or something around, like, I don't know, it just gets a really good response from people. You know what I'm saying? So I think he has a lot of space to do something. Young Bands. He's speaking of Young Bands, I think Lil Skies deserves a spot as well. Now Lil Skies, I think he's just destined to just do something big in the next very soon. Like, and if they don't see that, they're crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can tell by who's pushing the people, like who's helping him a lot and shit. Yeah, and you can tell like good people are helping and shit like that, and he has some actual slappers and shit like that. And he has like a good image type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I think those are my little cuts.
Oh, and Cardi B.
Oh yeah, Cardi B. Yeah, Cardi B.
Word. Y'all heard of AB Krypton?
AB Krypton? Isn't he named AB Krypton?
Yeah, I think he from South Central.
AB Krypton. AB Crypto. Nah.
Shut the fuck up, dude. There's no such AB Crypto. Eat shit. Eat shit, dude. I think they should put Sue Generous. But I'm just kidding. But have you heard of Sue Generous?
No.
He's the shit. He's funny. He's the kid. He's like,
what about Spring Patty? Spring Patty?
nah, G. I just not like. I take a gamble every time I ignore something because like that shit could blow up and I'll be like, I don't know nothing about it. Oh, I'm out of the know. But I'm taking that gamble with him. With Supreme Patty, I just take that gamble. I'm just like, I'm not gonna know nothing about it. And then I watched like the first 10 seconds of, a couple of his videos. But I'm like,
ooh, you gave it 9 more seconds than I did.
I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, I don't want to try.
Oh shit!
I don't want to try here.
But you know who's probably come out with a rap
one
song
more
soon?
second than I did.
Oh, you know who might come out with a rap album though? Lil Tay.
It's Lil Tay.
You ever see Lil Tay?
I seen that little girl. It's a little girl.
Bro, little like 9-year-old white girl.
Chinese.
Just fucking turn the fuck up, bro.
A white girl?
Yeah.
Can I see her?
Oh,
She
bro.
look kind of Chinese.
I don't know what she is, but she just.
Oh, is it the
up.
Chinese girl with all the money?
Nah, not her. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Who's fucking like, she was like always fucking rapping with money and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like her dad's a jeweler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Yeah. But hold on, let me. Yo, it's this little.
Because
this
World
little
Star
girl, bro.
posted a video.
She fucking she turned the fuck up, bro. She going the fuck off, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. It's pretty
I enjoy her.
Fucking smoking a carrot. Bro, turn the fuck up, bro.
I'm interested.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to give her a follow.
Oh,
yeah, I enjoy that. I love ignorance. I was watching some
We
shit.
know.
Oh, y'all broke ass haters.
Yeah, I was watching some shit with damn it. It was like I don't even want to say her name now that I thought about it, who it was. But there was just a famous comedian. I mean, go check every female famous comedian's Instagram. She put out a video where there was like a bunch of like just crazy, literally obnoxious. Literally, these people were actually obnoxious. Okay, these people were obnoxious black people. I'm telling you a story. Just hold on.
No, because you said somebody they said go check their Instagram.
No, I'm saying if anybody wants to pick at it and really give a fuck who the person was who put this video out.
What'd you say?
I don't want to. So there we go. That's what I'm telling the story. I mean, no. Anyway, the point is, she says, look at these obnoxious animals, or something like that. She didn't say animals, but she was just like, they're the most obnoxious people in the world, or something like that. And then I was like, and they were just all turned up in their car, just turning up, you know what I'm saying? It's some hip hop music, And I mean, it wasn't racist at all, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, what I thought about it was just like, you're obnoxious whenever you like put all that like white cream on your face and then like take ugly pictures and put it on your story and make people like accidentally slip onto it and be like, ugh, look at your weird ass face and like white girl's like, that's cute, right? It's like, no, that's obnoxious. Like you're obnoxious as well. That's all I wanted to was thinking about her. I was like,
I honestly wish I knew who you were
there,
talking about so I can know
the context of like her voice.
So I can fully grasp what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's just some the point is just like famous white ladies thinking that turned up young people are obnoxious, but everything they do is obnoxious in actuality.
Alright.
So that's all I was saying. It's like you're obnoxious. Don't look at people like they're obnoxious. That was the whole moral of the story.
I wish I would have had more context behind all that shit, but
It was just some. It was like some kids.
Cause like now I'm like really lost. Like
it was like some kids
like,
on spring break. You know, they were just having a good time, and she just creeps up next to them in her car and films them. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she was like, "These are the most," and it was actually two.
G-Wagons
back to back with hood niggas hanging out of every window.
So some random lady just drove up and filmed.
Yes, filmed some.
So she just basically recorded herself hating.
Yes, exactly. The story was about her being a hater and me being like, "Why you gotta hate on them? Because you be doing shit that be."
So is the famous lady? So is she a famous lady or just some random?
She's a famous lady, and a bunch of the comedians that I like her. So you know she got a follow. So then I was like, damn. But then I realized like, damn, I don't like seeing this story or nothing like that. You know, when you're clicking on your stories, you're just going through it, and you're like, oh, this one sucks.
Yeah.
That was how I felt. You know, I was like, oh, this one's not good.
Like I
don't want to be here.
Yeah, I wish I knew what the fuck you were talking about. But
I'll tell you afterwards. It's not that big a deal.
And if it's not a big deal, then just say
I'll tell you why. I can't tell you now
why?
too.
Why?
I'll tell you why afterwards. Jesus Christ, it's not that big a deal. We can move on. I'm just saying. I don't want to tell you that part. You'll know everything. You'll be in the know, like immediately.
No.
You'll know like everything.
No. We
You're like, hey,
gotta go.
segue.
Go.
You're like, what's the next part?
Don't care.
I really can't even read it.
Hamburgers and biscuits.
Did you ever see the
Hamburgers and biscuits?
Did you read that Donald Glover script?
No.
You went to film school, young man.
No.
So you just don't read scripts when they're leaked from the first cut of the writer and they're like special?
Did you read the Get Out script? Did you read the Moonlight script? Did you read... like...
I didn't even read the Donald Glover script, fam.
The Dope script?
You didn't hear me? I didn't even read the Donald Glover script that leaked.
Oh, shit.
I was hoping you read it so you could at least context me. I dropped out of film school. So I don't have to have none of the shit. Fucking fuck. So that's that. I guess we can't even talk about it. But I heard it was cool and it had like some.
I bet. I know.
Heard that the references were relevant. That's as much as I can fucking say.
It was supposed to be for the Deadpool cartoon. So
yeah.
So like that would have been cool if Donald. Cause well, I don't think they're gonna make it anymore. But if Donald Glover was writing a Deadpool cartoon, that's gonna be ill.
Yeah. Well,
you know, it's like if fucking Jordan Peele would write one.
Yeah, he got canceled. No, Donald Glover's way more fire than Jordan Peele. I'm not saying Jordan Peele just got lucky, but I am gonna say that like he said he had that for like a really long time, and it's like his like brainchild, you know, like the thing he worked on for a long time.
Yeah, it's a passion project.
Yeah, it's not like you gotta crank him out, baby. Donald Glover can crank him out. You know, he's like Mark McGuire.
No,
he's not.
He does steroids.
Yeah, like. I think right now, like, honestly, we are at a place like the same thing with like the 30-song albums and shit. I think we are at a place where like niggas gotta be on steroids. Like everything that you do, you have to be able to like do it 30 songs or like crank it out like quick and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can put one out there, but if you don't like have like even the consistency of how many fucking Key and Peele sketches there were, you know what I'm saying? That proved me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I look like an idiot, but something in the back of my head tells me though that Peele can't just crank them, you know, with that consistency. Because Keanu, I never finished watching it.
Keanu's pretty good.
Yeah. Who wrote it? Both Key and Peele?
Both of them, yeah.
Well, shit, I've been looking up Donald Glover's brother. His name is, I think, Steven Glover. He's an artist too. He makes music. And I was like, shit, it's decent.
What do you know?
It's like it's like half a Thundercat. You know, he's decent. He raps too. Raps just like Donald. Shit like that. They rap the same. You know who really got over though? I mean, I guess did they give Donald Glover money to write that script?
Probably.
Yeah, they probably gave him an advance or something. You know.
I don't know too much about. All I know is Donald Glover.
I don't know shit about it.
All I seen was a picture of fucking Deadpool with Donald Glover's name under it. And I already got leaked, but read it.
Damn it! I wish I would have.
But it's cool because
Reddit.
But yeah, but like I said, the reason why it'll be so good because it's Deadpool, Don Glover with the way he writes and his jokes. So,
No, I watched like a fucking, like, what was it? Like, I watched like a video about it where they like showed like 1 page, 2 pages, and they said some shit like that was really good, and I'm stupid for not reading it. I'm really disappointed in myself right now. I just feel like the read's gonna have a better breakdown now, and we missed our week,
God
man.
damn it, man.
So,
You ain't
fuck.
shit.
Daniel's crying.
You the motherfucker do it. You couldn't even come through.
I couldn't even come through, man. The script was right there. It was only like what, 10 pages. I think they said it was only like 10 pages. I could have just read it. For some reason, I thought it was like 10 episodes, though. Maybe it was 10 episodes.
It had to be. What the fuck is 10 pages?
No. It was the season finale they leaked. It was. So, yes, it was probably just 10 pages. Damn it.
Man.
Damn it. You think it's gone or you think it's still on the internet?
It's gone, but now
No,
it's definitely alive.
it's not gone.
And swimming on the goddamn internet.
You know what else is alive on the internet?
Porn.
Nigger boots.
What?
Nigger brown.
Nigger brown boots.
Nigger brown.
Nigger brown boots.
Yes, nigger brown.
Nigger brown
That is
boots.
the
Have you
color
seen
the
it? Have you seen
goddamn choose from.
Look at that.
Nigger brown.
Nigger brown.
Boots.
Search nigger brown boots. Google nigger brown boots, everybody.
Nigger brown.
How the fuck did you come
You
across
see this?
this?
All these boots, they're classified as nigger brown.
As nigger brown. What the fuck?
Nigger brown.
Nigger brown.
Nigger brown. Short nigger brown.
Short
You see
nigger
that?
brown.
They got Timberlands and nigger brown. Ugg boots, nigger brown.
Nigger
See,
brown.
now that's fucked up.
Groupon is the one who got caught recently. They apologized for using the nigger brown on their shit, and everybody was like, "Why you got these nigger brown boots?
Nigger
Where you
brown.
get these nigger brown boots, baby?"
God damn.
Goddamn
They
nigger
were like,
brown.
"Hey, man, you come and get your nigger brown boots in sizes 5 through 11."
These size 8 nigger browns.
Did you
Sizes 5 to 11.
did you fucking hear about did you see about Chance's response with the fucking Heineken ad?
Yeah, the Heineken.
Bro, I saw. I see the response. I see the Heineken ad. If this ain't the biggest fucking reach, bro.
No. That shit was very racist.
That
was that?
That
shit was very racist,
That
man.
shit is racist.
Wait, when
It literally said like sometimes it's not about what
Letters,
happened first, but what happened reinforced the ending. The ending is what made you go, "Oh, I get it." You know, and that's what the point of the end of a commercial is. And at the end of the commercial, a young light-skinned lady got a light beer because lighter is better. And all them Negroes goes
Past all the blacks.
that beautiful black
Somebody
woman.
would have passed all of us.
Somehow these blacks were so unathletic, so you know they were being racist because they made the black people unathletic enough to not catch this beer that slid by them in slow motion.
And the first bitch,
Beer
she
slid
said, she's sitting there like this right here. That motherfucker just went right by. She
Slid
just,
by in slow motion.
I'm much too good for that. But you better give me a goddamn fucking bell.
I only drink my beers in nigger brown.
I only want that nigga brown.
Please, nigger brown, please. Nigger brown beer.
For real.
New nigger brown beer.
M. Pale L nigga brown.
Pale. Nigger brown IPA.
You know what I mean?
You can taste the hops in this one. Hey man, I know one nigger brown
You know
nigga
niggas can jump.
that's getting away though.
Yeah, then right there. Because recently, in the ad,
See the
beer
girl.
slid by 3 black people. 1, I'm much too good for this. Oh, I'm just playing the guitar. I'm not even paying attention. And oh, I just can't even go over there. And now, oh, yes. I'll have
light,
it.
baby. I love
Light
it light.
is better. Yes.
Fuck those niggas.
You niggas are
Straight up.
worthy. You want a word?
Is there like another twist or anything at the end? I just want to make sure I'm not taking out of context. All right.
Yeah, that is the twist ending.
Hey,
Like,
man.
what's going on? The beer's just sliding. It's just sliding. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know one nigga that's nigga Brown though that's winning. And I know, none of them niggas in that commercial, like they can put it in the media that niggas ain't catching the beers and all this bullshit, bro. But my boy Tyrone Hankerson Jr.
Oh, that
he
nigga
got off,
Brown
bro.
nigga is eating
He
well
got
off
off,
them
bro.
nigga Browns.
And wearing that nigga Brown bear coat. You see my boy Tyrone Hankerson Jr.?
Yeah.
Tyrone Hankerson Jr. is the nigga from Howard University who took
Finesse King.
how many millions?
He didn't take no million.
It was like
He took
500?
450,000.
Damn near $1 million.
Damn near half a million.
Yeah, and
The
then
boy got in though.
from fucking Howard University.
Yeah. Tyrone Hankerson Jr.
And then that motherfucker.
And did you did you see the pictures though? The Instagram pictures?
Yeah, my boy was killing
Them
it.
shits was
My
epic.
boy be killing it.
I'm talking about epic. Your boy, he got one jumping in the air.
Yeah, he does. He has one
I'm
still.
talking-
Looks like he's walking on the
It
air.
look like I'm talking about in the shoes. Check out, it got to be the shoes. I just told you, nigga Brown, niggas got hops. That motherfucker's in the air just gliding. I'm talking about he put Michael Jordan to shame. LeBron don't come to the court. This nigga Hill would jump over your
Look at my
motherfucking
boy.
goal. I'm
Look
telling
at
you.
my boy.
This nigga Hill take him out. Oh, just
Low.
beautiful.
That nigga like he wearing high heels.
Oh man, I'm
But
talking
that
about.
nigga brown coat though. What you mean, bro? What you mean, bro? That's
Look at the
like
jump
killed
man.
him.
Look at the jump man shadow though.
He killed him.
Look at the jump man shadow.
Yeah, how'd he get a perfect?
I'm trying to tell you, that is so beautiful. Your boy, he just finesse king.
You know, this is
I'm
him.
taking
This is
that.
him looking back after he took the money.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, I mean,
damn, man. They really.
it is rather remarkable.
Shouldn't have looked back, bro. Cheap ass.
She
and
got to
shit.
keep going.
Another one with the
Man.
bear coat. My boy Tyrone.
Yeah.
Hankerson Jr.
Because
got
all I
up.
heard-
Well,
Because
Yeah,
like
it was fun.
I seen the fucking protest with the niggas at Howard University singing "Bitch Better Have My Money." Yo, you see that video,
Hell no.
bro?
Why niggas always gotta do some shit like that?
Bro, it's fucking a lot of
Yeah, I
motherfuckers
actually
in the
seen that
financial aid office.
I
Talking
believe
about,
it.
bitch, but I have my
I believe
money.
it.
Perfect.
That's that video I just like. It hits my Explorer and I didn't even like stop on it. I was like, wow, you little kids doing it. Time for you children.
turned up. In the days of administration.
Nah, I really, the reason I probably skip right by, I don't like seeing little black girls fight. And that's like a lot of what you see a lot of my Explorer page, be little black girls fighting.
Why are you watching? Why is that for your Explorer pages?
Hey man, because I follow a lot of ratchet shit, bro. And people think that fighting goes with ratchet shit, but I'm like, nah. I didn't come here for all that. I came here for the other ratchet shit.
Well,
Yeah, was you
fight videos always
Hey,
part of ratchet
was
shit.
you
though.
around for positivity video?
Boom has a positivity video.
Boom starting to have a lot of positive videos now.
It's probably why I ain't watching them. I didn't come for all that.
No, yeah.
We ain't there for all that.
Yeah, this motherfucker was talking about, do you kids, don't let nobody stop you. He's like, no, I keep doing what I'm doing because I'm motivational kids.
What is he doing, Zans? Like, what the fuck? Like, hey man,
Just doing shit.
Yeah, he doing a whole lot of gang shit.
a whole lot of gang shit.
Whole lot of gang shit.
How
Gang,
much?
gang, nigga.
A cabinet full or a closet full?
Nigga, whole motherfucking bedroom full of nipple.
Nigga, a whole storage container full of gang
Whole
shit.
goddamn whole condo. Fuck you mean? Mark ass buster.
Mike
Yeah,
can't even hear you over there. I don't even think.
That Mike can hear me. That Mike can get banged on too.
Punk ass
Buster.
Buster.
Every time we do a
I seen blue
podcast,
inside of you.
it just sounds like we're
$5
in space.
Buster.
You sound like we're in space every time. Be like,
We smoking good then, motherfucker.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? We get lifted off before we do every podcast. Oh, shit. You hear about, see Honcho Day yesterday? It's Quavo's birthday, niggas turning that fuck up.
Did you see the kicks though?
What?
The Honcho Maxes.
Nah.
what? He has Nike shoes?
We got a little rabbit on it. Them shits.
Yeah, that don't even probably look custom made shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, babe.
Well, I haven't been on fucking the internet looking at shoes because I've been having.
Well, no, I'm saying
having
he
a
didn't
weekend
have
since
them
last
shits
week.
on. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we had a pretty fun weekend.
yeah.
Yeah, a little house party was cool.
Hey man, let me snitch on this podcast.
What are you talking about?
I don't want nobody to know nothing ever happened ever.
Broke niggas don't know shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later.
I
But
was gonna say anything else. We had a cool weekend, but fuck it. Yep.
I had one of those weekends where it was like, it was as if I was in Vegas. So I have to keep it a secret, like I was in Vegas, if that makes sense. But I want to tell you. But the point is, I don't want to get started about it right here. But
I have to get started, but all I said was we had a fun weekend.
and all I'm telling you guys
is that
I had like a special of fun. Like everybody was like, "Whoa, man!"
Yeah, and then like that's all you had, that's all you could have said in the beginning, and then we left it at that. But then
Beyonce was there,
but
she
but
bit
now
back.
secretive and shit.
Oh, she bit back?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Stop talking about my weekend.
My bad.
Okay, hold on.
But you gotta tell me later though.
I told you I'm gonna tell you later.
Okay, alright.
She bit the shit out that bitch too. Yeah, but alright, listen.
Alright, cool.
Tyrone Hankerson Jr. was there too. But that's it.
Hey,
That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Hey.
Shh, don't tell nobody. We just dropping a little
You
bit.
ain't
I'm just dropping a tiny bit.
Though?
Alright, we gotta cut this shit.
Oh man.
We gotta cut this shit, B. We gotta cut this shit, B. What y'all got anything else to talk about? Cause I gotta tell you about that nigga Brock Barrett. He brought those coats for everybody.
No.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna tell you about
You
it.
ain't get a coat?
Nigga, I got a coat.
Was it?
I got a couple
Nigga, that's why you got
coats.
the gold earring in your
Nigga.
ear?
Come on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Oh man, see that's that bullshit, man. You ain't nothing left though. Where you boy at though? He ain't still in the city? He done deal.
What do you think about Fabulous?
I don't think.
How do you feel about that subject?
I don't know.
Like, I never saw that side of Fabulous. I never seen him yell at anyone. Did you see that video of him yelling?
You know, we talked about it in the beginning of the video.
No, we didn't. We talked about it and then we went back to what we were talking about before. I already remember. You never, because I remember I don't have an answer to that question in my personal mind of what do you think about Fabulous? Yeah, because I see that's what we got earlier, which was no answer. So I was like, hey, what do you think about Fabulous?
Said the same thing. I didn't. Was there a video of him hitting this girl? Or was just
Nope.
It was just rumors and allegations. See, that's why I don't know if Fabulous actually hit her or vice versa. So that's why I was like, all I seen was the video.
So yeah, you think now's the time to step back and wait and see what happens?
Pretty much. 'Cause I mean, there's no.
Step back.
Because like I don't. It's oh shit. The Shade Room heard that Fabulous beat up.
Yeah.
Shade.
Oh, shit, the shade.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro. How did you throw shade at the shade
I
room?
didn't throw shade at the Shade Room.
That was
you know.
good. No, I liked it.
Yeah.
Smoke in your face.
Yeah, but then then everyone takes shit from the Shade Room, and so
Yeah, for real. I'll be on the shade room.
you know what I'm saying. There's no like we seen. Oh fucking! Did you see fucking Maxwell Security the water?
Yeah, that was a funny little video.
That shit. But
Why he flexed so hard.
yeah.
Spin the camera out, all white kids.
Did you see Maxwell's response though?
What did he say?
He actually apologized to her and shit.
That's nice.
Like he actually apologized. And then he was like he didn't mean for her to get disrespected like that. He wanted security to take her out. Yeah. But then like he was all on FaceTime with her and shit.
Because you know them charges, B. Niggas know better.
Niggas know.
Like, yo, you know what you gotta do? You gotta go hang out with that fan.
Yeah.
You can hang out with that fan or FaceTime or something. Like, damn. That's crazy. Because it's true. That's like the only way to get out of that lawsuit. Is to be like, yo, dude, you hung out with Travis Scott. That's what Travis Scott did when he like hurt that kid or some shit. He like hung out with him for a couple days.
Isn't that what Akon did?
Yeah.
That's what Kid Cudi did too.
Hell yeah.
When he
You hurt a kid, bro, you have to hang out with him or else that nigga's gonna snitch on you.
He gonna snitch, he gonna sue.
Because he wants that money, bro. Yeah, what do you like?
Oh shit! You know what? what we should have mentioned before we talked about Tekashi in his Breakfast Club interview.
Who's that?
How he addressed that kid that he choked.
What do you mean?
Remember? You remember that when he was at the mall and then some dude came and choked?
Oh yeah. You think
choked some dude?
You think that's something Charlemagne should have brought up?
No. They did.
Oh, they did?
He talked about it. Yeah. You remember it?
Nah, man. Because
fucking Angelique was like, "Yo, so what happened with you and that kid that you choked?"
Oh.
Yeah.
And what did he do?
What
did he say?
He
like hung out with him?
No. He talked about it. He said, he just came up being funny and shit. And he's like, it happened from that.
Oh damn, my boy was in there killing them. See, that's what I'm saying. I was paying more attention to like who got the better of who of each question, but not really what it was about. I think you know what I'm saying. And I didn't even watch it more than once.
Yeah, that's why I feel that you were you're so on like Tekashi's side. Like I'm not on like Charlemagne's side or Tekashi's side with the interview. I just think it was just a good interview. Like I didn't think no one got like the best of shit. I just felt that like.
Well, Daniel said last week that he thought that Charlemagne got the best of. I mean that Tekashi got the best of Charlemagne. That's what Daniel said. You know, I oftentimes that's why like even last question when I segue into a lot of subjects, I always say, "What do you think about?" Because I don't want to put my opinion out there first, but I got Daniel to throw his opinion out there last week, and he was saying that Charlemagne got the got. You know what I'm saying? He said there was chinks in his armor that were shown. Address that, Daniel. You may speak.
Again?
Yeah, I mean, Brian's here now. Now you can interact with Brian about it. Motherfucker.
Like, you just like sum it up in a nutshell.
It's just like he was just jabbing him, and he kept coming forward. Like he asking him questions, he giving vague answers, and he kept asking the same question and getting like he was just playing with him on every answer. You know what I mean? So I just felt like maybe Charlemagne should have been a little more should have danced a little better. You know what I mean? Because it was nothing but a little ballroom dance, and Tekashi out here with his rainbow hair and his jewelry on. You know, he just was two stepping a little better.
I don't know. I watched it just regular, just as an interview. You know what I'm saying? I went in with like not having like no like, I would say like, bias.
I mean, I didn't have a bias either. I was just watching it as a regular interview. Yeah. But when I just started noticing that like, he ain't really answering questions. He just he toying with what you're saying. It's like. I don't feel like he answered. Well, he answered a few questions.
You felt Tekashi was toying with Charlemagne, or Charlemagne was toying with?
Tekashi was toying with Charlemagne. Yeah. Do you not feel that way?
No. I just felt like what I got from that interview. It just felt like he didn't like Charlemagne didn't even want to be there in the first. Like he didn't want to interview this kid in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's like what I got from that.
But how's that a win?
I didn't
are you thinking about it by wins and losses? You know, because that's kind of a weird way to think about it.
I didn't say it was the win, but then I just felt that like maybe.
I mean, I don't feel that way at all. I don't. Yeah, I think he wanted to be there and he wanted to. I think he had a message that he wanted to get across to him, and he couldn't get his message across, and. He couldn't get his message across because he's usually pretty good about getting his message across.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Charlemagne's really good at like making somebody like if somebody like somehow gets in the Breakfast Club when they like aren't super popping and shouldn't be there, he'll kind of eat them up for that. He'll be like, you know what I'm saying, like what he did with best case is Lil Mama. You know, where he's just like, what hits have you had? You know what I'm saying? He'll just come at you and you'll just look stupid as well. You're just like career over. You just look like an idiot. You know, just. Like crazy, but this kid's career is not over. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I think. And he had to be like on his shit to like, you know, because it's tough because Charlemagne has become much more diplomatic over the years in that he's not just going at everybody's head, but when he finds somebody like a young rapper who's not as super connected and shit like that, he just does go at their head. He just is like, oh, you don't know nobody, you know, like, you know, we'll be out here in a minute. Let's get this. Let me be hard on him. Or some shit, you know.
I don't know. I mean, it might be a little bit of bias, but pretty much Charlamagne, he keep it 100 across the board. He go at everybody about dumb shit. You know what I mean? So
he wouldn't go at Jay-Z if Jay-Z. I think I've heard him before say that he sat next to Jay-Z and Jay-Z said some shit where he was kind of like, you didn't really answer that.
You know what I mean? He trying to get a check every.
Yeah, like exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's people where he asked him about the elevator shit. He didn't want to say shit. Jay-Z was just like, hey man, stuff happens. Charlamagne was just like, yes sir. Like that makes sense.
Well, I mean, he.
Alright.
And that's not the way. That's not the same energy comes in a young rapper.
You know what I mean? But like, well, I guess he's a wise young man. And he chooses his battles very well.
Because I feel you would okay. Perfect example, right? I feel you would talk about Tekashi with his allegations, right? And pick on that, but then let's say we had Gucci on the fucking podcast, and he talked about the time he threw that girl out the car, and he said, "Oh, if this shit happened, are you gonna still proceed about that?"
You see, I'm an Aquarius, and Gucci Mane's an Aquarius like me, so I can just relate. Sometimes I just want to open the door, kick the bitch out of the car, but such is life. I don't do it. I don't succumb to it because I'm not on drugs.
Yeah, but like just going back to your example, like with Jay-Z and Tekashi, like at that point in time when he interviewed Jay-Z, he could have got his swag off on an interview and made Jay-Z look really stupid. But after that, who knows if he would have had a job again? That could have been up in the air. But
bro,
Tekashi,
if he'd have went super viral, the shit, then guess what he could have done? He could have just been better than academics talking shit on the internet. I would click on every Charlamagne video if he did exactly what academics does and be like, this is some crazy shit. Black China was fighting with YBN and the damn Six Flags. What the fuck?
That shit was hilarious.
I would be like, oh shit, this is that shit. Yeah. She tried to throw that shit and the young boy caught it. She was like, oh shit. So that's what I'm saying. If fucking Charlamagne was giving donkeys of the day just on YouTube, he'd still be popping.
I mean, maybe.
So who cares about a job? The point is, there's a real bias. Everybody has a bias, though. There's not one person in the world, like in the whole shit that doesn't have a bias. Like in the whole, everywhere. People always have biases. I don't like the song. I like a lot of songs by Princess Nokia because I'm weird. But I do not like the song Tomboy. You know why? Because I'm not a tomboy. So it's difficult for me to... I have a bias against it because I just have trouble relating, on some level. And I love, like I said, I love a lot of songs by her. Katana, slaps.
Fucking Ruha.
Yeah, so, I'm not mad at any of those. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. Seems like, damn, that's like an anthem where they're going to just, like, see me in the crowd and just be like, get him! You fucking...
No fucking time.
What the...
He's not one of us.
Hey! Fucking kill them. No. So, man, I ain't really got much else to talk about except for my nigga Drake. You ain't see Drake?
What about that light skinned nigga?
What that shit do, B?
Damn, B. Damn.
What? Did Drake's the number one Fortnite player play with the number Fortnite?
Be right.
Fucking...
How many times you gonna say Fortnite before you say Fortnite?
Oh, because I'm not even like paying attention anymore.
Oh, you over?
So,
well, feel free to excuse yourself. You can go wait outside.
I got him.
I'm just kidding, Brian. Take your dark cloud in here with us. Let me see. Well, guess what? Drake's been working with a producer named Detail for a long time. I know Detail from hits from Lil Wayne back in the day, such as Lollipop.
The one who got shot?
Not a nigga from the Dice Game. I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly.
Is it the...
He's alive. Oh, and you're right. The nigga on Lollipop did get shot. But there was 3 niggas on Lollipop, wasn't there? I think there was.
I don't think he made it.
Yes, that Major was on Lollipop as well, but I think Detail produced it or some shit.
But isn't like Drake testifying or? And he said like don't listen to the like don't try to use like social media and blogs in the case.
Absolutely. Apparently they called that nigga over to the house, put some Whoppers on his head. Just big old fashioned double cheese, tomatoes, sesame seed bun, Whoppers on him. They said, and apparently they said something similar to what I've heard in I forget what other Drake beatdown, but I've heard of some other Drake beatdowns, and they said, "You think Drake's soft? You think Drake's a pussy?" Quotes from Detail himself is what he says allegedly happened. So is Drake not the realest in the game, or is it 21 Savage's paintball crew? Like, who's realest? Like, like what's the most? There's action out here actually right now. Have you heard about that paintball shit too?
Yeah, about fucking 21 called out YBN Namir.
Yeah. I mean, but have you seen them really shooting? They've been really wetting shit up.
Yeah, I saw like they wet somebody's car the fuck up.
Yeah, is it just one video though? It's just one guy that they really was like, fuck that nigga anyway. We don't give a fuck with you. You know that's your mama car. She's just gonna beat your ass.
That's why they do.
Yeah, just somebody's mama who was just like, get that nigga.
Bro, did you see those gay guys had the fucking demolition derby in the parking lot?
Oh my god. What kind of demolition derby?
Bro, so it was two gay guys. It was like two groups of gay guys fighting, right?
What?
Right.
So you mean like a Royal Rumble?
Bro, damn near. It was a Royal Rumble at first.
And then they got in cars? Because that's a demolition derby.
One dude broke the back window of another car. That dude got in the car, hit. Bro, they're in the parking lot, hitting each other, doing donuts and shit.
What?
Bro, after this podcast, I'm gonna show you that video. It is fucking hilarious.
Pull it up now.
Bro.
Fuck it. I'm just over here.
No, not that big a deal. We can wait till it's over.
I mean, it's pretty much over.
No, well, it's over.
I mean, shit. Let's watch this
Well,
video.
then we need to cut it.
I'll tell you about. Wrap it up then. But I'll tell you about my weekend with THJR
And fucking Beyonce.
Shh, nigga, we can't say nigga. Niggas will know.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, this is the Kenforce podcast, most based podcast.
The best podcast that you're listening to right now.
Right. You guys are all fucking awesome. Peace.
Bye.